Students, in this video we are going to see the Fourier analysis. In Fourier analysis, two things is there. One is Fourier series, another one is Fourier transform. Fourier series is mainly applicable for analyzing the periodic signals, and we can define this like can be represented by sum of sinusoids whose frequencies are multiples of the fundamental frequencies. Actually, this Fourier series mainly we will use in the signals analyzing, mainly in the periodic signals. I want to say what is a periodic signal. Periodic signal means we can define like this: x of t plus t equal to x of t, which means up to the t time period, what is the waveform is there, that same waveform will be repeated after that also, which means that it is the waveform is the repeatable repeated waveform. So it can be set as a periodic signal. This periodic signal can be analyzed by using the Fourier series. Actually, this Fourier series is what? This is the sum of sinusoids of the frequency of multiple of the fundamental frequency. This is the trigonometric series. In this, we can see x of t equal to a0 plus a1 cos omega t plus a2 cos 2 omega t plus a3 cos 3 omega t. It will go like that, plus b1 sin omega t plus b2 sin 2 omega t plus b3 sin 3 omega t. Like that, the series will continue. In this, a1, a2, a0, b1, b2, these are the constants. If we use the summation, we can write this equation like this: x of t equal to a0 plus summation of n equal to 1 to infinity an cos n omega t plus bn sin n omega t. So like that we can write this series. Now what we are going to do, we are going to analyze this Fourier series. Analyzing means determining the constants a0, an, bn. Now we are going to determine the constants. Now we are assuming the signal x of t, the function is periodic function, and then it has the period 2 pi pi omega. So this is the trigonometric series, the Fourier series. Now we are going to determine the a0, an, bn. First we are going to find out the a0. For finding the a0, what we have to do? We have to integrate the function, the series with respect to dt, with the limit of minus pi pi omega to pi pi omega. If we integrate this trigonometric Fourier series, what we will get? This cos series and then this sin series, both will become 0. After we apply the limit, it will become 0 when we integrate. Only you will get the a0 term. In a0 term, we will get 0 to 2 pi pi omega x of t dt equal to 2 pi pi omega into a0. Actually, we need a0, so this 2 pi pi omega will come this side. So a0 value will be we will get like this: omega divided by 2 pi 0 to 2 pi pi omega x of t dt. So this is the a0 value. Next we are going to find out the an constant. An we have to find out. For this, what we have to do? We have to multiply in this equation both sides with cos m omega t. We have to multiply both sides with cos m omega t. Then you have to integrate with the same limit minus pi pi omega to pi pi omega. If you integrate in this, what will happen? The a0 term after multiplying cos omega t, that, and then the last bn term, bn of sin n omega t into cos m omega t, that term will become 0 after we integrate and then applying the limit. We will get only the second term. This is the first term, this is second term, this is the third term. We will only get the second term. The answer will be after that we will get the an value equal to omega pi pi integral of minus pi omega to pi omega x of t cos n omega t dt equal to, if suppose we change the limit 0 to 2 pi, we will get 1 by pi into x of t cos n omega t d of omega t. If the same like this for bn, for finding bn, what we will do, we will multiply by cos m omega t and then we will integrate by with the same limit, then we will get in this same formula we will get 1 by pi 0 to 2 pi x of t sin n omega t of d omega t we will get. So in this way we can find out the value of a naught, a n, b n. These three value we will find out. Based on this we are going to do some sums also. The Dirichlet conditions. Dirichlet condition means for existence of the Fourier series there should be some conditions. We know that Fourier series, it is only applicable for the periodic signals. So if some that conditions satisfied, then only it is suitable for the Fourier series. Okay, well, we can see what are the conditions. First one is, this is absolutely integrable over one period, which means in one period it is absolutely integrable. We should be able to integrate the particular series. Second condition, f of t has finite number of maxima and minima in one period, which means in a particular one period there should not be many number of or infinite number of maxima and minima. It can be finite number of maxima and minima. Third condition is f of t has finite number of discontinuities in a one period. Actually in one period finite number of discontinuities can be there. The main keyword is finite number. Finite number of maxima and minima can be there, and then finite number of discontinuity can be there. If suppose infinite number of maxima and minima or infinite number of discontinuity will be there, then it can't be possible for Fourier series. So these things we have to understand. This conditions called Dirichlet conditions. Now we are going to see the one of problem in trigonometric series. Now if you see this problem, find the Fourier series of the periodic function v of t. So this is the waveform it is given. For this waveform we have to find out the Fourier series. Observe the Fourier series, it is like a square wave, okay, right? In this the limit is given minus pi, 0, pi, 2 pi, okay. Here if you observe minus pi to 0, the value is minus 10 volts. Minus pi to 0, the value is 10 volts. After 0 to pi, if you see the voltage is 10 volt. After 0 to pi, the value is 10 volt. Now if you write the equation of the waveform, it can be like this: v of t equal to minus 10 for the minus pi less than omega t less than 0. Same like 10 for 0 less than omega t less than pi. So which means minus pi to 0, the value is minus 10, 0 to pi, the value is 10. Actually we know the analyzing Fourier series is finding the a naught, a n, b n. If we find the a naught, a n, b n, then we substitute in that equation, we will find out the Fourier series of this equation. For this problem solving, we should know three things: a naught equal to 1 by 2 pi minus pi to pi f of t dt, a n and then b n. A naught, for finding a naught, we should integrate with the limit of minus pi to pi or 0 to 2 pi. With the limit before that there will be 1 by 2 pi. In a n, b n there will be pi. Here for finding a n we have to multiply with the cos n omega t with the function, then we will integrate. For b n we will multiply with the sin n omega t with the f of t, then we will integrate, we will find the b n. So this is the given function So in this function we are going to find the constants. So this is the solution. For a naught, what we have to do, we have to find out the area of in one period. See here minus pi to 0, this is minus 10 volt, and then here from here to pi, 0 to pi, the value is 10. So overall the area minus pi to pi, the value will be 0. So the a naught value equal to 0. A naught value is what? That is the area of signal from minus pi to pi. So a naught value is 0. After that we will find out the an value. What is the an value? We have to 1 by pi. After that you have to integrate with the minus pi to pi. Actually here minus pi to pi the value is different, and then pi 0 to pi the value is different. So what we are going to do, we are going to split the integral. Minus pi to 0 the value is minus 10. For an value we have to multiply with the cos n omega t d omega t, plus after that the next limit is 0 to pi 10 into cos n omega t d omega t. Now we are going to integrate, then we will apply the limit. If you integrate cos n omega t, okay, integration of cos n omega is cos theta equal to sin theta. So after that what we have to do, we have to differentiate the n omega t, we have to again put in the down. So we will get, if you integrate sin n omega t divided by n, the constant value it will be there, it will remain there. So then we have to apply the limit minus pi to 0, plus here 10 we can take outside, and then if you integrate cos n omega t, you will get sin n omega t divided by n. Okay, now we are going to apply the limit. Okay, here you should remember one thing. For value of sin n omega t, if you put 0 or pi or minus pi, the value is 0 only. If you know the value of sin pi, sin 2 pi, sin 3 pi, sin 4 pi, any number of pi, the sin pi value is 0. Same like sin 0 also 0. So if you put the value minus pi here, we will get sin minus pi, sin minus of n pi equal to 0. Same like if you put sin 0, then that also will become 0. Same like here also, for applying sin pi will 0 and again sin 0, 0. So totally the value will become 0. So an value is 0. Now we will find out the bn value. Okay, now we are going to find out the bn equal to 1 by pi integral of minus pi to pi v of t into sin n omega t. We know that already. Bn means we will multiply the function with sin n omega t, and then we will integrate with the limit of minus pi to pi. So same how we did in the an, same like here also we are going to do. First for minus pi to 0, the value is minus 10, Vt value is minus 10, and then sin n omega t into d omega t, plus the limit 0 to pi 10 into sin n omega t d omega t. Now if we integrate sin n omega t, we will get cos n omega t n. Actually if the integration of sin n omega t equal to minus cos n omega t. Okay, if it is minus cos n omega t, this minus will multiply with minus 10. So minus 10 into minus plus 10, then cos n omega t divided by n. Same like here 10 sin n omega t, integrate, if you integrate this, you will get cos n omega t divided by n. Sin को integrate करेंगे तो when you integrate sin n omega t, the answer is minus cos n omega t. So the minus will become, it came here. So minus 10 cos n omega t divided by n. Now we are going to apply the limit in these two equations. So if you take outside this 10 commonly, and then this n, these two term we will take outside. If we take outside, we will get only cos n omega t here, and then here also cos n omega t. Here cos n omega t minus cos n omega t we will get. In cos n omega t we will apply the limit. First one 0 cos 0 minus upper limit minus lower limit cos n omega t. For n omega t we will apply the for omega t we will apply the minus pi. So we will get the minus n pi, minus of 10 we kept outside, cos n omega t, which means cos n pi, again minus will come, so minus into minus plus cos 0. We should know here one thing, cos 0 value is 1 and then cos n pi value is 1 for even number, cos n pi value is 1 for even number, cos n pi value is minus 1 for the odd number. So if you apply here cos 0 1, so 1 plus 1 equal to 2. Okay, now cos of minus theta, cos of minus n pi equal to cos n pi only. So we will get minus cos n pi, here 1 minus cos n pi, so minus 2 cos n pi we will get. Here if you put cos n pi, for example if you put cos n pi for even number, you will get cos value of even number is 1, so 2 minus 2 it will be 0. If suppose it is odd number, you will get 2 plus 2 4, so we will you get 1 plus 1 2. Actually here in the next step we are taking the 2 outside, so we will get 1 minus cos n pi. For even number it will become, it is the same value, it will become 1, so 2 minus 2 0, so total bn value will become 0. For odd number we will get here 1 cos n pi value, that also will get 1, so minus 1, so minus 1 1 minus of minus 1, so 1 plus 1 equal to 2. So you should understand clearly, cos n pi value if it is even, cos 2 pi, cos 4 pi, that value is 1. Cos n pi if it is the odd number, cos 1 pi 2 pi, 1 pi 3 pi, like that odd number, that value will be minus 1. So here minus 1 will come, so minus into minus plus, so 1 plus 1 2 will come, so we will get the 40 divided by n pi. Finally the Fourier series is v of t equal to 40 divided by pi. We will take only this value. Please understand, only we will take the odd value, even value the value will become 0, so only we will take 40 divided by pi into only sine value. In the Fourier series we know, first a1 a0 terms, after that an into cos terms, that is 0, so there is no a in terms cos terms, only we will get the bn term, that also only in the odd terms only. So we will get 40 divided by pi into sin omega t plus 1 by 3. Why it is coming 1 by 3? Because here divided by n it is there, it will come inside, so 1 by 3 sin 3 omega t plus 1 by 5 sin 5 omega t, like that it will continues. So this is the Fourier series of this question. Okay, thank you.